Some styles you'll see a 180-degree turn, other styles will be an 90-degree turn, depending on the stance that you're in at the time. So we're going to start off just with a grab. Okay, so from here, my hands are going to lift up from here, I'm going to catch from this position, he's down the arms, he's going to bring his head down, and then straight from here. Okay, I'm going to clear this thing back and go down hard on it again. I'm going to use a 180-degree spin to get around the back. So whenever you see a 180-degree embusen, you always need to consider the fact that it might be a throw or a takedown. Okay, because that's probably one of the only reasons why you want to turn your back on your opponent or get around your opponent's back. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to strip this in, move to the back of you, and then from here, just take down. Okay, so very quick recap on that. So grip from here, the hands come up from here, down to drop them down, hit, round here, straight, and then take down. Okay. If you do it for a push this time, come here, just grip the ball, hitting into the face now, pull down again and hit. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the turn, rather than moving in relation to my opponent, I'm going to move my opponent in relation to me. Okay? So I've got this position here, now I'm going to turn on this position here. Then I've got this kick, which could be knee lift here or here, kick out in this position. Okay, to take down. If you want to take the knife on block on there, from here, this movement, okay, from one, here, keep the leg out, push down on this arm, reach around and grip from here, and then turn. Elbow down as you do it to leave on the back of your shoulder, okay? So one more time. Now we'll side that, so 1, 2, 3, move from here, okay? Kick, knee, into the leg from there, okay? Speed up, okay? Then from here, push down, keep nice and tight, grip, lever the elbow on the shoulder from here, and then just turn. Okay? Then we're into the knife on block sequence. The kata does knife on block straight, and then later on it does 45-degree changes, that way then that way. Okay? So first of all, I can push this out the way into the throat. This way, I can go to the inside and do exactly the same again. If he covers this, I can simply move round onto the other side from there. Okay. Similarly, if he covers this way onto the inside and go in this direction as well. I'm just going to come over from here, bridge this hand, skip, hit down, and again hit on the other side. So now goes 1, cut, 2. You can step back as a bridge and then go this way. Okay, and again, bridge, steps back to here. Okay. The 45 degrees is just telling you you can also handle off if you want as well, which is a more sophisticated way of doing it, because you know why be in front of him when I can go to the side and work on angle. Okay, it makes much more sense working on angle because he's not here, he's got his guns facing here. Okay. As soon as I move 45 degrees, his guns are now facing away from me, and my guns are still pointing forward. Another way I can use the knife hand techniques is by hitting from here, cutting in, coming around, and using 45 degrees to go this way. Okay? So I'm just going straight, hook in, then taking 45 degree angle in that direction. Alright? Then from here, we've got the nuclear. So I'm going to get rid of this limb again, keep hold of it. Okay. Then I'm going to step behind this way as I'm knocking from there. Okay. Now I can either use my bicep to bump him, or I can use the weapon, the nuclear weapon itself. The thumb is always stressed to be on the inside of the hand and push hard on the inside. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the fingers and I'm going to index his neck, okay, so that I know where his neck is, and then the thumb will just naturally go into the throat from there. Okay. So wherever I am here, wherever I happen to be, what I can do is I can just find a way in, press down from here, okay, and then just come straight towards the throat. Okay. In this position, I've got a pin, go straight in this way. Okay. From here, I can cross over, step in and strike. So I've got from here, 1, 2, get rid of this hand, come behind, find his neck, and then you press him in that position there, okay? Because this can be done from a grappling position as well. As long as I can get the throat, I can press in this way, okay? If we've got any problems with this, the next part of the kata turns and drops down, and then throws the shoot up. So if we've got here, I'm having a particular problem, I can just step around, dig this leg in here, and just drop him from that position there, okay? Then after that, we've got this position here where we block, kick, and then push, okay? We can take this off the knife and block that we've just done. So we've got off the knife and block, he comes from here, and it's giving me energy this way, it's pushing this way. So I'm going to feed this now, I'm going to work 45 degrees, twist, and push down from here. I can feed around, twist for my 45 degrees, press down onto the arm, and grip the hair, eyes, nose, whatever from there, and lift up for the block. Weight on that leg now, which means I can kick that out, then I can either punch from here or twist the neck from that position, okay? So 45 degrees, then over from there, okay? Kick that out from there, and then hit, okay? Then after that sequence, you see the Morotsuki, okay, this way. So there's a few ways in which you can apply that. It could be a simple strike, so this here, if I hit up here, this will go back, this will go forward. Okay? If I hit down here, this will go that way, this will go that way. So Morotsuki looks at both those, you know, I'm hitting there, I'm hitting there. So whichever one goes first, I'm going to get that ricochet effect. He's either going to throw his neck into this hand, or he's going to throw his ribs into that hand. Okay? So that's one way of looking at it. So maybe it goes to push, and just come all the way from here, and just attack from that position. Okay? Another way we can look at it is, again, see if I'm trying to walk away from Lewis, and he grips over my arm, I can trap from here, roll over, and just press. Then that gets me into that position as well, okay? So walk away from here, trap, roll over, cut in, and then just press away down this way, okay? We can also add that onto the knife and block that we just done before as well. So if we're in this position here, he's cut again. If he's pressing towards this shoulder now, okay, I can't get around to do that part, okay, the other part of the kata. What I can do is, as he pushes this way, he's feeding this in this position, which then means I can enter and then push this way. Okay, so it's looking at two different openings. So if he covers and pushes this way, I can move on to this part of the kata. Kick, punch, okay. If he pushes to the other shoulder, just feed this around, enter from here, hit, cut right through, down. Okay? We can also do this as a defense against the throat grab. So someone pushing up from here, I need to take the pressure off this, so I'm going to hit down and bring this in towards my chest, which momentarily helps the pressure here, which means I can attack his own throat from there. So again, this is Morotsuki position. Okay? This feeds nicely to the next position, the turn and the Gidanbarai, which is there. Okay? So he's pushing up from here, now and hit an impact here. I can hit as many times as I want from this position. Then I'm going to hook and bring his hand down towards his hip, as the kata does. Reach round, step across, and then just drop it. Okay? My Gidanbarai. After the Gidanbarai in the kata, we also have the Yagiyuki. So if we're running any particular problems there, so we come to this position, hit from here, we come around, come here. If we've got a particular problem, I can't get him all the way around, I just change tactics, drop the hand down and back this one back up and into the jaw again. Okay? If I want to move into the next Gidanbarai, I can do that, just pull 45 degrees, this position, and then feed the next head block up in that direction. Okay? So there's just a few, I think that's most of them, isn't it? That we covered.